The weird thing, sexuality in India did not always used to be like this. There is a long history of freedom and diversity, but somehow everything became so rigid, so shameful. All these taboos, repressed emotions, controlled desires, and secret lives. Our communities and families expect us to fit in while our society keeps a watchful eye. In the mainstream, there is so much pressure to restrain yourself sexually until one day we will be happily married. And then, and only then, we can express our true nature. That is, to have kids, to be happy, and start the whole process again. So imagine if you were to try and explain to them that you were supposedly different. Our society is one that looks to celebrate diversity, yet somehow is still not a place to stand out. A place where it is always better not to be the other. If you want to show them who you were, you have to keep in mind that for most people, being different is just not acceptable. The pressure are so big, the most simply continue to live with a lie in order to keep a life they might not even want. Society can change its look upon you and see you as abnormal or as if you were see through. It's a question of not understanding and fearing that they consider to be a lifestyle that do not match the Indian way. For many families, it's a matter of status and social pressure, and you would be selfish not to respect that. Through fear of what people will think, they will disown or disinherit their own. Some will emotionally blackmail, force you to be with someone you don't even want. They will try anything to try to change you or out of guilt. You will do anything not to be yourself. Either way, how do you breathe? Not being allowed to love who you are or love whom you want. We are told that boys should be good husbands and girls should be good wives. But what does that even mean? What happens when marriage isn't even an option in a place where marriage is seemingly everything? Of course, it's not all doom and gloom. Things change. We find each other, and the people are beginning to open up and to celebrate themselves. And we learn to understand each other as the world unfolds. It's not always easy, but it is possible. Thanks to one thing that remains the same for each and every one of us, our universal and natural desire to be accepted, to love, and to be loved. Beyond the labels, lesbians, gay, bi, transgenders, Indian or non Indian, the only real truth in our existence is the best we can bring of ourselves to the world. And for that, there is only love. Without it, we disintegrate.